Good morning, students. How are you? Ready? So, today this is the 8th part of lesson 4, that is India's foreign policy. And students, today we will discuss India's relation with Russia. Students, as you know, Russia became the successor of USSR. Before I will teach you about India's relation with Russia, one thing I want to tell you, that again, as you did not find any matter related to India's relation with USA in your book, second book, chapter 4, in the same, you will not find any material related to India's relation with USSR in your second book, chapter 4. For this, what you have to do, the matter you will get from the first book, second lesson, page number 27, 28, 29. I again repeat, the matter related to India's relation with Russia is not given in the fourth chapter of second book. For this you have to study page number 27, 28 and 29 of first book, lesson 2. Now we will start. As you know, in 1991 there was disintegration of USSR and 15 republics emerged there, and Russia was declared as the successor of USSR, and with the disintegration of USSR, Cold War also ended, and now there is only one hegemon in the world. India maintained good relation with all those countries which were a part of USSR. But India is having strongest relation with Russia. Although India is having good relation with all the 15 republics which were earlier a part of USSR, but the strongest relation between India and Russia. India in 1971, when there was Cold War, at that time also India signed a treaty with USSR, and although India did not join any power bloc, India founded NAM, but India's foreign policy was tilted toward USSR during Cold War period also. India's relation with Russia are embedded with the trust and common interest. During the Cold War era, India was having good relation with Russia, as I have told you. It was having multi-dimensional relations. India and Russia both believe that the world should not be unipolar. There should not be one hegemon. They both believe that world should be multipolar. Multipolar means existence of many powers in the international system and collective security great. There should not be regionalism, there should be collective security. Then they also believe that the international conflicts should be settled with negotiations, not by the war. And they also believe that there should be independent foreign policy for all the countries. They also believe that any decision should be taken by the international bodies like UN. These decisions must be strengthened. Such type of international bodies, such type of decision taken by UN should be strengthened. These type of institutions should be democratized, and more power should be given to international institution. So these are the common vision of Russia and India. Means there should be multipolar order in the world. There should not be regionalism. There should be collective security. The international conflict should be settled with negotiation. The foreign policy of each country should be independent, and the decision making through UNO should be more strengthened. These institutions should be more democratized, and more power should be given to international institutions. More than 80 bilateral agreements have been signed between India and Russia as a part of Indo-Russian Strategic Agreement of 2001. Now, what are the benefits? What does India get from Russia? In issues like Kashmir, Russia always supported India. Russia supplies energy resources to India. Both of them sharing information on international terrorism and access to Central Asia. And if India is having good relation with Russia, only then India can balance its relation with China, because Russia helps India at now. Why Russia support India, or what are the benefits to Russia having good relation with India? India is the second largest arms market for Russia. Means India purchases most of its arms from Russia. Indian military gets most of its hardware from Russia. India imports oil and Russia exports oil to India. During the oil crisis, Russia helped India. Energy resources we get from India. We get energy resources from Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan also. So, Russia is important for India's energy plans and Russia also assisted India's space industry by giving them advice. Russia and India have collaborated on various scientific projects. It means in the field of science also Russia is helping India. So, India was having good relation with earlier USSR. I have told you in 1971 India signed a treaty of peace and friendship, and presently also India is having good relation with Russia. So students, this was about India's relation with Russia. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will discuss some more points related to India's foreign policy. Till then, goodbye. Have a good day.